You ever look at your books and wonder, why the hell am I not getting more new clients in my business? I mean, look at it. You're in the shop grinding every single day, but your schedule still has way too many gaps. Some weeks are solid, but like some weeks they're just slow as hell. And the worst part is that you see other barbers, some not even as good as you, fully booked out, charging double what you charge. And look, I know it's frustrating because you know you're good at cutting hair. So why aren't more people hitting you up and booking appointments with you? Now, that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and fix today, because the truth is you don't have a skills problem. You have an exposure problem. Now, I've worked with barbers who are stuck at $3K per month, struggling to stay busy. But the moment they fixed this issue, they started being booked out weeks in advance. And it wasn't because all of a sudden they magically learned how to cut hair better. It was because they learned how to get in front of the right clients. And this is why most barbers struggle to get new clients. You know, most barbers go completely wrong with this. They think that word of mouth, referrals, and walk-ins is simply enough. And they assume if they cut hair good enough, people will tell their friends and they'll somehow stay busy. But let's be real, that's not happening fast enough, because right now, the new clients are not even thinking about you. They don't even know that you exist. And that's why your chair is not fully booked out. Now, the hard truth is the best barbers don't always win. The barbers who know how to get in front of millions of people every single month always win at the end of the day. The fastest way to get in front of new clients is social media. And it's not going to be for likes. It's not going to be for clout. It's going to be simply for business. Because the moment people start seeing you everywhere on social media, they don't just want a haircut. They want to book an appointment with you and sit in your chair. So if you're tired waiting for word of mouth, referrals, and walk-ins, or passing out business cards to save you, here's what you're going to need to do. Number one, you want to make sure new potential clients see you. Like literally, you should be showing up on their feed every single day so that when they are ready to book, they think of you as the go-to guy. Now, a lot of barbers will go ahead and post sporadically, or they will use the excuse that they're way too busy to post every single day. And it's simply that, just an excuse. Posting on social media does take time. But when there are barbers who are doing 20 or even 30K per month, I think that time invested into just simply posting every single day or putting into learning how to market your business every single day on social media pays off in the long run. Next thing you want to be able to do is you want to really position yourself as the best option on social media. Because if your content that you're posting doesn't make people think, I gotta book with this barber ASAP, you're simply missing the point. Because what most barbers do is they just throw up a post randomly, like a showcase of a random cut, hoping that for some reason that's going to get someone to convert into their business. The reality is social media is a game. And if you don't know how to play the game, you will lose in today's day and age. I mean, look at some of the OG barbers. Some of these guys have been cutting for 20 plus years, have built tremendous clienteles, yet cannot breach past that like 5, 6, 7, or even 8K months and have been stuck at the same level, or even can't even raise their prices higher because this new social media era has completely obliterated them and they refuse to learn the new rules of the game. Yes, so word of mouth and having a good haircut still really matters, but what takes highest priority now is how many more new eyeballs are seeing you each and every single month via social media. I mean, just think about it. Simple math. Even if you're a master at passing out business cards, in 1 hour, how many business cards would you be able to pass out in a certain location? Is it 100, 200, 500? Because in that same hour, if I made a post on social media promoting my barber business, I could potentially reach 10, 20, even 30K people in that same hour. And no matter how many cards you try to pass out to try to go ahead and ground and pound this thing in there, you will never be able to surpass what I'm able to do on a social media platform. Equally, what are you going to do once you become booked out? Because we all know once you get a booked out schedule, you are packed full 5 days or even 6 or even 7 days a week, cutting hair all day long. And look, it does wear on your body. You get tired. You have to take some rest days off. So once you get booked out, what are you going to do? Just stop passing out business cards? Just rely on word of mouth? Just rely on these methods? Or make a simple post. It takes about 5, 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes max. Still be reaching 10, 20, 30, even maybe 100K people every single post that now see your business pop up in their feed and continually bring in new clients month after month. For me, I never want to cut off that new lead flow. And I knew once I became busy, if I could not physically hand out business cards, if I could not shake hands, then I was limiting myself on the growth of my business and what I could potentially make. Now, you also want to go ahead and show why you are different. Look, you could also make the argument, so many barbers on social media, I can't stand out and it's saturated. At the end of the day, All social media is, all business is the very end of it. Is there somebody has a problem and your product or service solves that problem. And as barbers, we solve problems for clients. We don't just give a clean haircut, a clean fade, or any of this stuff. We solve a problem that a certain segment of a clientele have. And as long as we could solve that problem better than anyone else that they know of, new clients will be able to drive into our business no matter how far away. Sometimes we see clients who are driving 60 minutes, even 90 minutes, even up to 5 hours away to pay $100+ for a haircut. And this is because those barbers are marketing themselves on social media to get a plethora of new eyeballs seeing their business each and every single month, and they're showcasing that they solve an exact problem. And last but not least, you also want to be intentional with your content, because you don't want to just post randomly every single day. You need to be posting with an exact strategy that attracts the clients that you want into your business. Because at the end of the day, I don't know about you guys, but if I was to go to a restaurant and that restaurant had a chef and that chef was just throwing a bunch of ingredients together, didn't really care about the measurements, didn't really care about how much time they were cooking that steak for, that dinner for, I don't think no matter how good that chef is, that meal or whatever you ordered is never going to come out exactly the way you want it to or expected it to, let alone it be tasting good. And the same thing happens with business. If you're not intentional with what you're doing on social media, you're just randomly throwing stuff at the wall, hoping something sticks, hoping something works, hoping something goes viral. Nothing is going to be able to change in your business to actually help you grow and scale this business. Now, I've seen barbers at every single level apply this overall. You can take a barber like Rayo Palma, who is 16 years old, who's a part-time barber. He's still in high school, and he went from making 2.5K a month all the way 6K per month in 90 days working with us, right? And again, too, you can see right here in the first 90 days, he grew his amount of clients from 80 to 137, raised his price from 35 to 40 bucks, not that crazy of a price increase overall, and increases income from 2,500 all the way to 6K per month. He is making now more than some full-time barbers who have been cutting hair for 20 plus years as a 16-year-old part-time barber. Another one of the barbers that we work with overall is Jericho Carrada, who lives in Houston, Texas, and he went from making 8K per month all the way to 20K per month in just 12 months time. And you can see his profile right here. We were able to turn his social media profile into a highly converting new client acquisition machine. No passing out business cards could ever do that. Like, again, to think about it, how many business cards would you have to pass out to convince one person to pay you $100 for a haircut? First, there are a plethora of case studies all over social media where barbers are charging $100, $200 for a haircut and getting a plethora of new clients into their business month after month because they're turning their social media profiles into client-generating machines. And this is without gimmicks or ads. This is just fixing their exposure problem. And when you do that, clients start pouring into your business instead of you trying to chase them down, passing out business cards, or heckling your clients to give you referrals, or waiting and scavenging over the walk-in clients that come to the shop every single day. Now, from this, you really have two choices. You can either keep waiting for word of mouth clients to build up your business slowly, waiting on the walk-ins, waiting on the referrals, or you can fix your exposure problems so new clients can find you every single day, month after month, and you continually scale and make more money. Now, if you want a full breakdown on how to turn your social media profile into a client-generating machine, I put together a free school community on School with a full-on course that shows the exact steps on how to go ahead and grow and scale your social media to generate new clients into your business that Rayo Palma and also Jericho Carrada have also been through before they became private clients of ours as well. I'll go ahead and add a link in the description below. You can just simply click that link and join the community. But if you actually want hands-on help like Rayo Palma did or Jericho Carrada to really speed things up, here's what I'll do for you. I'll go ahead and put a link down below so you can book a call with my team. It'll be a 15-minute call. I'll also go ahead and put a link down below to show you how we're getting barbers to 20 and 30K months and what the real problems are in barbers scaling up to those 20 and 30K months. That way you have a clear idea of what the problem is in your business. But here's the biggest thing. At the very least, you need to stop waiting for clients to find you, and you need to start making it simply impossible for clients to ignore your business.